Why did I decide to start the JavaScript Lifestyle Podcast? It came from a lot of things, but a big one was the fact that I had seen so much failure of the people that were in my cohort at a boot camp. I've seen so many people struggle and fight to try and learn what amounts to, honestly, fairly basic skills. I saw a bunch of people drop out when JavaScript was introduced. I saw even more people drop out when, the first front-end framework that we were introduced to, React, came into play. And then again at Redux, and then again at Node. And ultimately, I wanted to give people an opportunity that I didn't have before I joined up with the boot camp, to see a pathway, to get some guidance and see what path I need to take to be a good software engineer, to be a self-taught software engineer that's skilled and successful enough to actually get a job in the market, in the industry. That's why I decided to build the JavaScript Lifestyle Podcast. It's only one piece of the puzzle that I want to build, but it's the start. It's our first attempt to start really changing the spectrum a little bit, to really start evolving the industry and to start building out this mindset that anybody can do it. It takes time, it takes determination, it takes patience, it takes the ability to stare at lines of code and not, want to slam your head against the wall. And we're going to explore educational topics. We're going to, talk about real life situations where software engineering was the news of the day. We're going to take things to a whole different level. When I say that it's an intersection between software engineering and real life, I mean it. We want to take and we want to build a relationship between work and between play. Work in real life, how our work as software developers, software engineers impact the world around us. I think that that's a miss. I think that that's a different piece of the puzzle that we really need to examine, because we can make 1,000 different projects, but if we're not paying attention to how those projects impact those around us, impact the world at large, it certainly is a miss. We aren't just programmers or software engineers. We're part of the engine that evolves the culture, the society, and the world at large. The internet really is the town square of tomorrow. And what we do with it and what we develop and insert into it is going to change the world.